This week on Elite Fishing Series TV, the spring fling continues when the anglers and the tour make the move to Louisiana. It's time for the Lafitte Championship, presented by Visit Jefferson Parish. Tour stop number 2 in the Frog Hogs Elite Solo Tour season.
Yes, sir. What a fish. You got sweet, baby. That's what I'm talking about, huh? $10,000 boat flip. Boom.
Hey folks, I'm Pat Malone, host and tournament director of the Elite Fishing Series. My travels have taken me to a lot of great coastal communities, each one special in their own way. And this week's stop in Lafitte, Louisiana, located in the Jefferson Parish, a stone's throw from New Orleans, is no exception. Did you know Louisiana produces almost 1/3 of all the seafood sold in the United States? And some of that comes from right here in the Jefferson Parish. But good food is a given anytime you get the chance to visit this exciting destination. Add to that once-in-a-lifetime excursions where you can take a step back in time. And finally, some of the best saltwater fishing in the country is to be found right here in the Jefferson Parish.
That's a beautiful Lafitte redfish right there.
That's a nice one right there.
Featured this week by the pros of the Elite Fishing Series at the Lafitte Championship. Prior to hitting the water for a full day of competition, we caught up with Strike King pro Mike Furnett to get his keys to what it would take to make the cut and fish in the Final Four on Championship Sunday.
Well, what I really have to hope for is that the water doesn't come up too high like it was all week, because then it just spreads the fish out. I've got to be able to see the fish where I'm fishing, or I'm kind of in trouble because they're spread out. It's all broken up marsh, and there's really nothing that's holding them. I caught a lot of fish yesterday, but I had to work hard at it, so got to repeat it today.
And what are you going to throw to them, Mike?
What I had the best success at yesterday was just a quarter-ounce jig head with a flood minnow, Strike King soft plastic on it. I tried spinner baits. They would just come up and nip the spinner baits. I tried it underneath the popping cork thing. It was just too shallow for popping corks. So I'm just going with a light jig head, soft plastic, put it in front of their face and hope for the bite.
And as we hit the road to southeast Louisiana for tour stop number 2, it's clear that the wet and windy weather of tour stop number 1 has followed us to the Bayou State. So it's important to be prepared and have a plan.
The boat in the water. Hopefully we can find some fish. It's blowing about, I don't know, I'd say 25. Gusts are pretty good. Not looking like it's the ideal conditions to go find some fish, but we're gonna do what we can do.
And a backup plan.
If not, I bet we can tie one on tonight. It's gonna be raining tomorrow.
But regardless of the weather, once again, some of the best anglers in the country have traveled here to compete for the top prize, a $10,000 check and title of Elite Solo Tour Champion. Boomtown Casino and Hotel hosted the Anglers and Tour this week and was the official weigh-in location for days 1 and 2. The field would launch at Lafitte Marina for all 3 days of competition, offering the chance to run less and fish more, with great fishing just moments from the marina. After a full day of fishing, the field returned to Boomtown for the weigh-in. It's important to get off to a good start, as only the top 4 two-day total weights will move on to day 3, Championship Sunday. Coming up next, Mr. Mark Robinson from Victoria, 3 fish, 3 alive, 23.57.
Yeah, I casted at 1 fish all of practice. That's all I saw. We had terrible weather. Weather's nice, sun's out, you know, everything lined up. I saw some fish on the way to my spot, and I just happened to stop, and then it was just fish after fish. I don't know, until I got tired of catching them.
1581 at 1741. The fish bit good, 2033, 2248, and often on day 1, 2325.
And I had all 3 of my fish by 15, 20 minutes of stopping at my first stop.
All right, it's day 2, Elite Fishing Series.
As the field readied their rigs and prepared for day 2, Everyone shared the same thought.
Just making better casts and bigger fish.
Go big
I'm 1.5 pounds out of the top 4, so we're gonna swing for the fish today.
Big fish, big fish, big fish.
or go home.
Day 2 is underway, sitting in second place. Let's hope we can catch them again.
Mark's having a great start to day 2, but on the bayou, that can change in a moment.
So I keep finding new areas, and everywhere I've been is loaded with fish. 9 o'clock in the morning, we're about to start getting on some upgrading. So far, so good.
But during this move to his upgrade spot, Mark's luck almost ran out.
Just running right here, and my trail takes me right over top of all those posts right there. Where I usually run. Tide's low today, like lower than normal, and yeah, I've been driving overall every time I come here, right over it. Wow.
On a night like this.
Want to bask in the sun or revel in the moonlight? Get out and be in the moment.
I'm so glad you came around. Hold on to me so tight and heat up some coffee ground.
Be part of the in crowd. Visit Jefferson Parish, where it's in to be out.
It sure feel right on a night like this.
Reliability. Yamaha is known for it. And it's something boaters value, because these days, few things are built to last. When we find something that is, we hold on to friendships, traditions, outboards. Because every second on the water is sacred. If you count on having this time, you need an outboard you can count on to power it. That's why boaters choose Yamaha for the long run, for life. Because reliability starts here.
Culling systems like these, never hook them through the bottom lip. Always hook from the top. That will let the fish swim freely without something pulling up on their mouth. And I promise you, you do that, you will not lose a fish.
Welcome back to the Elite Fishing Series and the Lafitte Championship, presented by Visit Jefferson Parish.
2:13, so we got to be at the dock by 3. I think I've caught enough fish today. I'm going to go ahead and just make my way back to the dock, and we'll see how we did.
Starting off day 2's weigh-in is Texas Ranger Whiskey Pro Will Granberry, 22-17.
They always say you can lose a tournament on day 1, but you can never win one. And that's a perfect example, and you just live and learn and you just keep going. And sometimes you have to swing for the fences. And yesterday I was a little zealous and swung for the fence, and your hero or 0 and I zeroed, and it is what it is.
1935, 2348, 2272. Possibly the fishing capital of Louisiana, Lafitte did not disappoint over 2 days of qualifying, with several 20-pound-plus bags of live redfish. That's a great stringer. 24-23. Put your hands together.
I was crying big time. I said, this tournament's going to be a horrible tournament for everybody. And it wound up being one of the better tournaments for all the anglers as far as the weather. And the fish just turned on for everybody. I mean, it was such a competitive tournament the way that the fish did. Can't ask for anything better. Frog dogs earlier in the week?
Yep.
And I wish I'd have had some suntan lotion the last couple days.
Mike just missed making the Final Four by 15/100ths of a pound, but what a great tournament he had. Making it through to fish day 3, Championship Sunday, is Max Martin, Mark Robinson, Tony Viator, and Gary Marino. Early on day 3, the Final Four from the 2 days of qualifying meet up at Boomtown Casino, as Championship Sunday begins with a 40-minute drive to the Lafitte Marina, located in South Jefferson Parish.
All right, we're in Lafitte, Louisiana. It's day 3. The top 4 fishing against each other today, so hopefully we can find some fish out here.
Look forward to big weights today. We have ideal conditions. It's going to take at least 24 pounds, if not better, to win this event.
So, I've been fortunate enough to be on good fish for the past 2 days. The first day I had the biggest bag so far of the tournament. Yesterday I got enough to know that I was gonna be in the top 4, and I just kind of hung out all day on the water. I didn't really do much past 10 o'clock. And I'm gonna go back. I didn't beat up my fish. I'm gonna go back to where I got my big bag on Friday here and see if I can't put in 24 plus pounds in the boat again. I think 24 to 25 pounds is gonna win it today, and I think I got those fish. I just gotta go make sure we can get to them. The water's low. Give it some time getting there. Everybody's gonna be out fishing. It's a beautiful Sunday. Hopefully there's not too many, recreational boaters out, but if there is, there is, and we'll go do something else. Should be able to do pretty good today.
While Max is considered the favorite, the previous weights from days 1 and 2 are zeroed. The final round is a one-day shootout with a $10,000 check and title of Elite Fishing Series champion waiting for the winner. A beautiful sunrise breaks over the bayou, signaling that Championship Sunday is about to start under perfect conditions. The final 4 have made it to the Lafitte Marina, launched their boats, and are heading out for the final round of the Lafitte Championship in the Jefferson Parish. As the anglers race to their first spots of the final day, an exciting conclusion to this week-long event begins when we return after these short messages. Tidewater Boats, the official boat of the Elite Fishing Series.
Got one. Gotta start somewhere. Right long. Be too bad. It's not bad. Look.
Welcome back to the Elite Fishing Series and Championship Sunday in the Jefferson Parish. Elite Fishing Series Television is brought to you by Tidewater Boats, the official boat of the Elite Fishing Series. Yamaha Outboards, the official outboard motor of the Elite Fishing Series. Frog Togs, total outdoor performance gear. McLean Trailers, built for the long haul. Waterloo Rods, might as well fish the best. Check-a-stick measuring systems. Brecknell Scales. Speedy Stop, Fuel and Bulk. The Silver Slipper Casino and Hotel, and our community partners. As the leader prepares to start his day 3, his earlier confidence seems validated by landing his first cast in the perfect spot. Max hooks up on a good fish. This is a real good fish. If this is one of those monster Lafitte slot fish, what a way to start the day. But that's not to be. This is an oversized fish, and we'll have to go back.
This is a good fish. Oh, yes. Spit me out the minute I put him in the net. Ain't gonna be long. Yeah. Almost 30 inches. That's a beautiful Lafitte redfish right there. There he is. Got him.
He sure caused a lot of ruckus for being no bigger than he is. It's a start to the morning. You know, one thing about it, if you're gonna win, you gotta catch 3 before you catch 3 big ones. So at least we got one.
720, so he'll probably take a boat ride for most of the day. So that's a nice one. I thought he was like a 6-pounder. I was like, we'll just catch him just to put one on the boat. There's several more right here. He didn't want no part of it.
Let's just see what we got. 24. I know this fish will keep. I'm not even gonna measure him because there's so many fish out over there right now.
Not the biggest, but at least it's a start.
Stay tuned. We'll be back with more from the Lafitte Championship in the Jefferson Parish.
On a night like this.
Want to bask in the sun or revel in the moonlight? Get out and be in the moment.
I'm so glad you came around. Hold on to me so tight and heat up some coffee ground.
Be part of the in crowd. Visit Jefferson Parish, where it's in to be out.
It sure be right on a night like this. Well, on a night.
McLean Trailers, the official trailer of the Elite Redfish Series.
But if the end of the tail is missing, the tip of the tail, or the longest part of the tail is missing, then you can't keep that fish. Can't bring him in to weigh him in. So we turned him loose, and now we're gonna go catch some more.
Closed captioning provided by McLean Trailers, the official trailer of the Elite Fishing Series. Welcome back to the Frog Hogs Elite Solo Tours Lafitte Championship, taking place in Louisiana's Jefferson Parish. Mark secures fish number 3. Time now to upgrade and build his weight.
Baby, a baby. I'm gonna get rid of that sucker. 5.5's not gonna cut it. Not with these boys. I see a little fray in my line in here. Probably rubbed on the boat.
Not taking time to check your gear, especially your line, can cost you.
Catch a 9-pounder, I don't want to break all.
And Mark's not going to make that mistake again.
Broke off the big one yesterday, probably a 9-pounder.
While I was fighting that fish, the angle of the sun on the line, it let me see that's a bad spot, a fray. Probably from fighting the fish yesterday and the fish getting under the boat or something like that. So we're gonna take it, pull it through here, cut this section of line out, and we'll just go from there, retie real quick. Hopefully that'll keep us from losing the tournament winning fish later on today.
Mark Robinson and Tony Viator are ready for the final push of the afternoon. Max Martin boats a beautiful fish, but just 24 inches long. He'll need to find the bigger fish if he wants to win this event, and he's quickly back to hunting them. Gary Marino is fighting a solid 5-pounder, and if he can land this fish, he'll put another good one in the box. He lands the fish and puts number 3 in the box.
It's number 3.
He's pulling a little better. Didn't look that big. He's just angry. Number 3. He's pretty nice. He's pretty nice. Let's see how long he is. He's gonna be 27 3/4. That's a good one.
It's never good when they get hooked in the tongue. Apparently there's a big blood vessel in there that can lead to a lot of bleeding. You never want to see one bleeding when you're fighting him like that.
The fish turned on just in time,
Grace a little heavier.
and the field begins throwing back the lightest of their 3 fish in a process known as culling.
Oh, sh**.
After making sure they have only the heaviest 3 fish in their live well, they begin packing up their gear and making ready for the ride back to the Lafitte Marina. The fish are checked and measured at the marina prior to heading over to the festival grounds for the final weigh-in of the Lafitte Championship. As part of the Jean Lafitte Seafood Festival, already in progress.
Your new leader, 1811. Put your hands together, Mr. Gary Marino, 2186. Mr. Tony Viator, Mark Robinson, all the way from Victoria, Texas. And he's got 2285, your new leader. There you go, brother. It's 2538, Louisiana boy hammered it. There you go, baby.
Max Martin saves his best for last, weighing in 25.38 pounds to take home the top spot at the Lafitte Championship. Congratulations, Max, and to all of the anglers that competed this week. This is your host, Pat Malone, thanking you for watching the pros of the Elite Fishing Series. Tune in next week when the tour visits the shores of the Sunshine State at the Jacksonville Open.
Reliability. Yamaha is known for it. And it's something boaters value, because these days, few things are built to last. When we find something that is, we hold on to friendships, traditions, outboards. Because every second on the water is sacred. If you count on having this time, you need an outboard you can count on to power it. That's why boaters choose Yamaha for the long run, for life. Because reliability starts here.
Come on down to the Silver Slipper.
Silver Slipper invites you to come on down to Hancock County and enjoy making a bet in our sports book or playing your favorite slots or table games in a safe, fun, clean, and exciting gaming environment. In addition to enjoying one of our 4 awesome award-winning restaurants, we're staying in our great hotel right here on the beach. And oh yeah, did I mention the view?
Have a good time at the Silver Slipper.
Waterloo Rods, Might as well fish the best.